Hello, everybody. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. I just recorded a bunch of yippity yippity yap about the cycles and everything, and it just shut off as I was getting to the light language. So I'm redoing this in this now, and I'm so grateful for all of you for being here. I'm so grateful for everything, everyone, and you are at the home of the Coco, the cosmic crew, the ascended masters on the ground, ready to go, fully connected with all the wisdom of all the lineages through the perception of the one in you. So, welcome. Earlier today and over the past 2 days, with the union that happened with the Christ consciousness that went into the collective 2 days ago on the equinox, which I'm also calling an eclipse, by the way, over and over again, because we really did eclipse the sun into a new reality and into a new manifested plasma field where we're all connected. And we integrated this Christ consciousness at the higher dimension of our original seed. So we really did have this union within our DNA field. And it's now, we were going really fast and we shifted backwards a little bit. The water breaks went on, and so we're integrating a whole lot. And so some other timelines and things are starting to come up for us to clear. And it's a link to Christ consciousness, and it's linked to the sacrificial lamb. And this is, with all the clearing and everything that I've done, this was a big one that Intuition Goddess helped me see today. It was my mirror, and I'm so grateful. And I realized, number one, I don't have to leave this realm. That's we're gonna purify, we're gonna save the world, and then we have to vanish and do it all over again. That is a program that was really linked into all of us at a contractual level, especially because our lineage goes back to the Vespa Virgins and the asteroids. I hold 3 of those in my chart. So a lot of what blocks me from manifesting for me was that it was like, because being, a lot of us are the Christed ones walking the planet. For the longest time we were walking the consciousness to the point where, it's like I've been kind of waiting to see, where I end up when I quantum jump. It's like, because I'm so used to feeling like I'm waiting for direction, and especially when you've been, tapped in this whole time, which now I'm fully aware of, right? I know this isn't everyone's experience, but I'm sharing this because this is the clearing of our seed, and so we're all having some of this right now, understanding how powerful we really are, accepting the fact that there has been some illusion, delusion, all of that's going on. We're clearing that energy through our fields. Please just remember, a lot of it isn't even attached to you. We're just recognizing it to let it go. You don't have to attach to it. And this comes back to what we can do right now to integrate. So I'm not going to get all into some long-winded talk. Some light language came through to release the sacrificial lamb in the Vespa Virgins, and it is also linked to the light language clearing in my plasma field in my eye is going off right now. If you're having eye stuff or feeling like there's stuff in your eye, this is something a lot of people haven't talked about, but there really is like a quantum lens that comes in, depends on what eye you have, but it's been twitching a whole lot as gets again. So if you have eye stuff going on, that's what it is. You're okay. I somehow woke up with these dots on my arm. I don't know how they got here. They're little triangles. That's a sink for somebody, and this is my Corpus Christi shirt from Ireland. Felt like it was in Ireland that night. I might have been in another dimension in Ireland that night, but I was in Corpus Christi. So I did a video on the spring equinox when I was in the higher dimension. I really am in a lower dimension. If you feel like my energy has shifted from the last video I did, it was because I was in a higher dimension physically. When I came back here, I stepped into a lower density, legit, and you know, we've been clearing from the inside out, which is also how we're clearing the DNA with light language. And light language is just tones and frequencies that when they're, you know, once you're awakened, when you are awakened and you have integrated the ability to do this, everyone has the ability to heal one another with frequency and sound. Those of us who are doing it right now just have a clear vessel, and we know and have the awareness of what we are able to do, so we are able to do it, which is the beautiful part of this journey. And so I recorded when I was in Austin, right after I hung up from the live that was actually still posted, went into, it's a spring equinox clearing. It's basically an aTUNEment is what I call it. And it is mind clearing. It is throat chakra, heart chakra, and then when you're doing any of these light language videos, healings, you're always attuned to the 1010 because this is the original Lyran seed that I carry. So you're always getting the highest frequency of the DNA aTUNEment, because what we're doing is just attuning all of our energy to the highest frequency that's available with these frequencies and tones that are now been awakened in our vessels, and that our fields are now reprogrammed to receive. So I also added some pictures on there from the trip, because in those higher dimensions, and because I was grounding this, you know, that new energy right when it came in, the clouds and everything that were around and some of the pictures that we got are amazing. So I put them there, and then remember that, you know, now we're creating. So I put some moo little songs, because moo is all of our story. So, you know, everything with music, and let's create moo and cosmic, you know, we started out the mermaid from moo. So there's some songs on there too, and it's available for $64.46. I put the PayPal link below, and just send me a PayPal, and then I send it to you within 24 hours. It doesn't even take that long, because it's already uploaded and ready to go. It's been uploaded. So it also is attuned to keep healing you as you go. And this was in that higher energy that I was in Austin, and we had just got done doing a throat chakra clearing. So it's intense. So if you're interested, but right now, what I'm going to do is just tune back into what I just was, you know, guided to call in today for myself, and the field. But this is from a collective perspective, releasing the feeling of being a sacrificial lamb, of now that it's done, then our job is done, and we can't we can't create anything for ourselves, always having to give and not receive, you know. These are poverty contracts, you know, and these aren't just, because a lot of us to get to this point have had to break a lot of that, yes. But this is from this further out, highest dimensional, you know, not being able to have your true love, not being able, you know, all the sacrifice that all of us have done over and over and over again through millions of years to get this, to be here, to be in union within self, and to be to the point we're going to meet the other version of us and complete this love story on this planet, to free humanity with the gifts that we now give openly and freely to save yourself. That's a lot of power that we always had. And so what we're doing right now is we are clearing once and for all this final layer, because there is no more need to Hold it in. There is no more need to have it controlled. There's no more need to have it taken away. There's no more need to sacrifice. There's no more need for any of it. But we release it with love and we thank you. Era dezekina no koro mokoro toko sekina na casa kina karapaka sakana kara tikisha na mokoko na sekina kina no no koso shina makaka na tikina kina no ko harene ke sekisha moko na moko samakana na kisha na mona na kasa na wa sini no shigame na kisi me kana makoso ni me a tiro tikina me kisi kini me a tiro hey sekina no allow your field to open up. You feel it? Breathe. Now breathe with me this plasma energy, this magnetic energy. We're going to breathe it in like a bubble. We're inside a bubble. So when we breathe in, we breathe in that plasma energy and we allow it to move up and down our field and we welcome it and we thank it for supporting us, and then we breathe it back out with love through our hearts that is as emerald. That emerald shines so bright. We're going to polish up our emerald. Go right ear. We've called on all ascended masters, we've called upon all angels, we've called upon all in the cocoa that exist in this consciousness and in the field. In this new now, we now hold no new we hold no sacrifice. We've released all of these bonds and chains around these plasma fields. We release all the programs. We release all vows of poverty. We release all vows of sacrifice. We release all vows of being the lamb. We release all vows of persecution. We release all vows of anything that held us at the highest level of our dimension from creating on our own, while that energy was being used to create the world that taught us our lessons. We so gratefully love and we're so gratefully appreciative of these lessons, for in this new now we exist in this quantum field that we feel all around us, and we know that this is our birthright, and we are so grateful. So grateful for blending all the elements. We are so grateful for all of the programs. We are so grateful for all of the lineages that we hold within our DNA that have brought us millions of years into this now. For us to be the ones walking on this plane is the most of the greatest honors that we will ever know in all of time space. That was the dispensation. Woo! My right ear is like buzzing like crazy, and my kundalini is going off in my back. This is how fast when we ask and we come together, because it's all in the now. No, whenever you're viewing this, every single one of us that views this video over all space and time until it exists is powering it in this now. And that what they were showing me was that the bubble, because the clearing that I did earlier was just the clearing and called in all of that to be released. And so it is let go. It is 1801, 1802, 1803, 1803, 1103. I'm calling it. It is all, and there goes the light. It's all about the movements in this energy and the matrix and the frequencies, but they were showing me those contracts all had to do with the throat chakra. All of that release right there was throat chakra, and literally opened up tones in our field. This is actually how we keep releasing. So just let the light language flow. It's coming through you. There's all different ones. This was more angelic. Different ones go into the body. If you're interested in the spring equinox clearing, just send me PayPal. I'll have the link below. $64.46, and that will really assist in attuning it quickly, and opening up the heart chakra and helping release some of this, because we also do a whole mind letting and flow of old past programs. Wow. I've got to take a break now. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And let's see, what am I going to sing? More Billy Idol. It's a nice day for a white wedding. Wow! It's a nice day to start again. Oh no, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Wow! It's a nice day to start again. Ow! Billy's been on time, hadn't he?